welcome back everybody to another episode of Subnautica with me, Vapor. And we've got a few things to talk about. They've been kind of pushing out updates quite quickly recently, so they've just done another update which is called A Flood of Dead Bugs. Quite aptly named, because they've squashed over 50 bugs apparently. I've not read through them all yet, so I'm not sure exactly what they are, but one thing they have added, and I guess it's kind of important, especially when you can see, like now it's pretty dark, they've added a floodlight. Now you have to go and find it and scan it with this tool. So yeah, I'm not quite sure where, but it is out there, so I'm going to have a look and find it. But if you remember at the end of the last episode, you can see my Cyclops over there. It looks really poorly parked. I got attacked by a rather large fish. Now, thankfully, I didn't get hurt. And thankfully my Cyclops is still in one piece, but I've been told by 3 different people it was apparently a Reaper Leviathan. Yeah, and that was one big thing. Now, I did a little bit of research into it. Now, apparently it can't damage the Cyclops. I didn't know that at the time. So, yeah, that was one lucky thing. But it can latch onto you and it can push you. Now, when I stopped recording, I was over here somewhere. And I was coming back, and if you can see the angle it's at the moment, that was the angle it was at the whole time, albeit a little bit underwater. I couldn't submerge or anything. So when I stopped driving and jumped out the bottom hatch, or attempted to, it almost turned it on its side. And it literally followed me and pushed me the whole way here. So yeah, I'm going to kind of avoid that. And I think, yeah, it was John Kennington, Jake Jetta and NRKS Bullet that mentioned that to me. And just speaking of that last person, I mentioned a rebriefer in the last episode, and they said obviously I probably don't need the radiation suit anymore because I fixed the leak in the reactor core. He said 3 days. Now I don't know, I'm assuming that's in-game days, and as you can tell they're quite quick. But if I get too close and I get radiation problems again, I've still got the helmet for the moment. Wow, God, there's so many things we're going to go through. Now if we go downstairs, we're going to build the moon pool. We're also going to build a thermometer. I don't get this. If you build a base on kind of water level, it always seems to flood, but it's not flooded. It's a bit of a glitch. How many levels down there is it? Nope. I keep going. Now this is another thing as well. Be careful where you place your ladders. If you do this, you can easily end up going back up if you're not paying attention, like I wasn't there. Aha, there we go. Yeah, so first off, I'm going to build a thermometer. Now there's a reason behind that. Thermometer, there we go. I haven't got the parts for it now, I don't think, because I was messing around. But the thermal power plant I placed and it didn't work. And I couldn't get my head around why. And then I read this, less than 15 degrees. Oh no, sorry, more than 15 degrees, it's a higher number. So that'll only work in certain areas, so hence me getting a thermometer so I know how the temperature is. And it's put it here, which is quite useful, although we're inside at the moment. So what we're going to do, we're going to build our moon pool. I was kind of thinking that I'm going to build more than one of these things and have a couple of different sea moths. Because I've got one that's usually docked in here. I might have another kind of like spare one. Right. I don't know if I'll be able to build it there or not, but that's where I'm thinking. Now this fish around here that like to bite me, so let's be careful. Interesting to see how quickly the oxygen goes down now. Moon pool. Damn, that is a big building. Now, is that right? Is that actually attached? The question is, rotate. No, can't rotate it. Is that? I hate starting to build something and it's not in the right place. Now that looked attached to me, but come on. You think this would be easy, wouldn't you? Oh. Right, let's just do that a second. Is that attached?
Emergency. 10 seconds
No.
of oxygen remaining.
Oh, I can do it from the up above. There we go. I'm guessing it might have to be a specific side. Maybe it doesn't want to build through the rock. I would prefer to have had it kind of attached to my base. But I don't think it's going to let me. Yeah, that's not looking great, is it? Oh, we've built the building. Oh no, it has connected. Aha. Albeit it's missing a support. Well, that looks quite cool. Let's have a...
Welcome aboard,
Oh.
Captain.
We have some leaks. Minus 2.75. Okay, we need to build some supports, I guess. Question is how flooded are we? I need to go and get my seam off as well. Okay, we're not flooding. There's no major panic then. What else did I want? Titanium. So we need some titanium. We need to do the... Oh, that noise it's making. Yikes. We need the upgrade terminal. So... Glass. Oh crap, let's go get some lithium. I know there's some around here. This island is like littered with it. It's actually on the island as well, so... Oh, there's some. It's really deep around here. I should probably go and explore there at some point. Oh, that's magnet. Oh, idiot. It's not lithium. Okay, let's go on the land. I know there's some up there. And then we'll probably grab the seam off on the way back. Come on, come on, come on, come on. This feels so slow when you kind of get used to the Cyclops and the seam off. Oh, there's some. There we go. Come on, I know there was some on here. You know what? I'm not going to find any now. We've got those living sand crab bitey things. I don't even know what they're called. To be honest, one might be enough. Oh, there we go. Right, we got that. So, yeah, I really want to go back over there and explore, but I'm so kind of worried now. I'm still kind of worried that Leviathan is around, but it's probably not. Because I could probably hear it. Oh, 73 weak parts near me. There we go. Open sesame. No, okay. I'll have to go in through the hatch.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I do like that every time we come in. Here we go. Let's go and dock.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Ah, right, I can't get in from this side, but as I say, I'm probably going to build a few of these moon pools and have some sort of like a variety of sea moths, because I think the upgrading you can do different types of things. So, oh wow, that's probably a really poor place to put it. Never mind, we'll move it anyway. I just wanted to get it in for now. Oh, man, that is so epic. I love that. Right, so the first... Oh, I'm swimming because of the leaks. We're underwater. Right, let's put one in here if we can. That should be enough. No? 4.3, there we go. All we gotta do is before we drown, let's fill some of these holes in. before I actually drown. Do you know what? Let's close this door. If I'm right in thinking, shouldn't this side drain out once I fix these leaks? If I don't drown beforehand. Oh, come on, come on, come on. It's not
Hull
warm me.
integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
Come on, lower, lower, lower. There we go, somewhere. Let's fix this one. I really like this part of the game. I think it's really, I don't want to call it clever.
Emergency. 10 seconds of
But it's a really good idea.
remaining.
There we go. Take
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Come on. Wow. It's taking so long.
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen
There we are.
remaining.
Perfect. Now, what did I need to build? Now, it was the upgrade terminal, but I don't think computer needs some glass and titanium. But I've got the stuff for that. Oh man, look at these cracks everywhere. The thing is, if I open this door now, is it going to flood? I think it is, you know. Let's go outside and go that way. Because I can already see it's kind of flooded. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god. I destroyed this place. Right. 1, 2. I can't remember how many glasses I need for that. Oh dear. Come on. It's just bouncing up and down. 2, 3. Right, hopefully that's enough. I will come back and fix this. Just not yet. Because we got things to do. Here we are. At least one part of our base isn't completely destroyed. Where is it? There it is. Right, where does it go? Can it go anywhere? Right here? No. Oh. Ah, it has to be a specific place, okay. It's facing the wall though. That can't be right, surely. Ah. Let's have a look. Oh right, so we can name it as well. Sweet. Oh, and it's put another fabricator in here. Brilliant. Oh, it's just for the CMO. Pressure compensator. Ah. Now I'm sure. Oh, no, actually, I might not have the thing for that. But I'm sure I remember seeing something you could scan. Power efficiency module, solar charger, storage. Oh, that's a good idea. Perimeter defense. Oh my goodness. We have torpedoes. Non-lethal? Oh, come on now. Oh, that's a bit depressing. But we still have torpedoes. A sonar, hull reinforcement. Ah, I wonder if that allows us to go any deeper. That'll be interesting. What else have we got? Oh, the torpedoes themselves. Wow, okay. We're actually getting somewhere. Well, I can't think of a name. I'm going to have to think of a name for it. And we'll change the colours at some point. But I think we've got a little bit of time. Let's go and have a look and see if we can find where that light is. Now I have done a little bit of looking around. I do like to find things myself, but I kind of wanted to see if I could show you this rather than letting you guys look around too much. I'm led to believe it's somewhere over here, so we'll go and have a little look. A shame we didn't do any updates for the Seamoth, but we will have a look at that for the next episode, and we'll do a bit more exploring as well. Right, there's our base. I'd like to believe it's over here somewhere. Oh. The heck did I crash into there? Can't even see anything. Yeah. I think I flooded my base over there as well. It looks quite blue. Oh wait a minute. That is the other base. Right. Now, I know it's around this kind of kelp forest somewhere, but it's also near the Aurora. So there's the Aurora. Don't want to get too close to that damn thing. Well, I've had a little bit of fun trying to find where to actually get the schematic from. Now I've had to, well, I've kind of gone around quite a bit, and I've had to go and do some research because it was really frustrating me that I couldn't find it, and I didn't think it would be miles away, and I didn't go to the opposite side of the Aurora. So where are we? Let's go to the surface, just so you can see where I am. I think that's the front of the Aurora there. Oh, we're about, yeah, just kind of midpoint, so you can see, you might be able to see it from here if I can stay out the water long enough. The escape pod's just there, so if you kind of head out straight, you will actually come, let's go down, you will actually come to where the area is supposed to be. Now, for whatever reason, it's not showing up for me. Now, the kelp forest, if you're coming from the escape pod, you've got your kelp forest, so if you just kind of travel along the side of it, when you've got this kind of red grass, you'll come across this kind of little bit of structure here. There is supposed to be a bit of a wreck here, but for whatever reason it's not loading for me, and in there is the light. So yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed. I've been sat here for about 20 minutes just going round and round and round, and I thought, oh my goodness, you know, maybe it's miles away, and you know, and or maybe it's inside the Aurora. I really know, but I really properly looked into it, and this is where it's supposed to be. So maybe on your version it'll be there. I'm playing the experimental. Maybe for whatever reason it's just not here at the moment. I've tried leaving the game and coming back in, but yeah, unfortunately for me, I can't do it quite yet. But at least you guys know where it is. So on that bit of a bum note, until next time, as always, take care.